Hey team, just wanted to send you a quick video message. We're coming into the major convention and want to help everybody kind of understand and prepare as we run into the major convention, kind of what to expect there. And so as we run into the major convention, you want to be pretty aggressive, showing a ton of plans to go ahead and finish out your goals for power player or getting your teams finished off as 10 levels in depth as you run into the major convention. And there's something that's going to probably end up happening at the major, and there's going to be so much excitement from this cab bonus that people are going to be probably calling a bunch of people on the phone while they're at the major, saying, man, just got to hold your spot. These guys just released a new compensation program. You know, I'll explain all the details, but let me go ahead and get your info so I can get your spot held. And in order to do that, you're probably going to need a lot of maybes on the board. And so that's going to come from you showing the plan right now. And so obviously, go ahead and sign those people up on the spot that you can and rotate the pattern through their follow-throughs that you can up to the major. But then there's going to be that group that you're not going to be able to get back with probably till after the major convention. But go ahead and set that expectation that, hey, you're going to be hearing from me. I'm going to give you a call while I'm at the major convention. Obviously, come with me. That'd be the best thing to do. But if you can't get them to the major convention, help them problem solve to get to the major, go ahead and set the expectation that, look, this spot right here that I just drew out, I'm going to hold that spot right there, that spot right there for you. I'm going to hold that spot for you in team approach over the next week. And so I'm going to be calling you with people to put in your business, and that's going to be market share. And so I want to talk you through what that market share is going to look like for you. And so you're literally probably going to be able to go ahead and squeeze people over the phone while you're at the major convention. And so some of you guys might, if we see that document on Friday night, you might be able to finish off some power player right there, okay? And so you also might be able to, after, you know, power player recognition, whatever, you might be able to get some yeses as we run out of the major for that next 10 levels in depth. And so this literally, like what you're doing right now, leverage these house plans that we've got going on here locally so that you can create a momentum going into the major convention that's going to pay you dividends in the long run as we get out of the major convention. Okay, we're going to have a goal for we want everybody to be running to get 10 levels in depth done by the end of February. By the time we get out of major convention, like I'm pretty sure Mark Haas is going to run a Team Maximus promotion, and in order to get that, I almost guarantee you that we're going to need to be 10 levels in depth by the end of February. Okay, and the great thing is at that 200 PV party, March 1st 200 PV party that we're doing out at the Robinsons, it's the Forgotten F's party. We're actually, I think we're going to have like some Tannerite, and the team that has the most contracts loaded by the end of the month, you know, from now to the end of the month or whatever, is going to get to pick somebody to shoot that Tannerite. We'll probably have some jugs of gasoline around it, and we'll probably have our dreads. We'll be able to put our dreads out there if anybody has any dreads they want to blow up, or write your dreads on a piece of paper and put it in a container out there by the Tannerite or something. But then the teams that lose, our dreams are going to get exploded. And so let's run for that. Let's blow some stuff up at that 200 PV party. It's going to be a great time. And so keep running into the major convention. Get as many people there to the major convention as you can. There is still time. Actually, there was a couple last night that we followed through with that I'm pretty confident we've got a really good chance of getting to the major convention. It's the first time they had heard about it, you know, so they're kind of trying to feel this thing out, not for sure if this is for them or not. But what we know is if we can help them listen to enough information and come to the major convention, that they're just going to be on fire. So if you don't have your ticket to the major convention, get it. Like, get it, because like you are going to be blown away. And how does someone that's never been to a major convention properly promote the major to somebody else? You know, and so if you say, oh, I'm going to set this one out and I'll go to the next one. Well, you're going to have like the next 3 to 4 months of trying to get the rest of your team there and not even having any clue, how do I promote this thing? Like, oh, I've never even been to one to myself, you know? And so get there. You definitely want to get there. And so you guys are awesome. And let's run into the major convention. Let's get power player wrapped up for everybody. Let's get the next 10 levels in depth planned for, you know, by the end of the month when we come out. And then let's blow up some stinking dreads on March 1st. So you guys are awesome.